How to turn your tragedies into triumphs. I have a couple new subscribers here. So let me tell you a little something about me. I'll try to keep this as short as I can. And for those of you that already know this stuff, bear with me for a second. My name is Jerry. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada right now. And I'm originally from Rochester, New York. The reason I moved out here is my nephew is an outstanding basketball player. He plays for Bishop Gorman High School. His name is John Mobley Jr. And he's one of the top players in the country at his position and just overall players. And he'll probably be maybe a professional basketball player one day. But that's, he's only in 11th grade. But we got a long ways to go. And I came out here to support him. He got a basketball scholarship from Columbus, Ohio. My brother lived in Columbus, Ohio. I lived with them for a little bit to help out and stuff like that. And then I went back to Rochester. And then when they got a chance to come out to Las Vegas, they asked me, do I want to go? I said, does a bear poop in the woods? Yes, of course I'll go. Las Vegas is one of my top two cities, this and Miami. And so I drove here. I probably have 1 million miles under my belt. I'm a driver. I make a majority of my money driving my car. And what did I used to do? I used to do a thing called driving for dollars. I would look for things on the internet, or I'd look for things just driving and find things, buy it, flip it, and do what I do. I buy cars. I flipped houses. I go to garage sales, estate sales, yard sales, whatever. I just buy and sell stuff. And I also do rides, and I'll deliver food if I have to. Now I'm a retired veteran of the United States Navy, and I get a check every month that comes in, and it pretty much covers all my bills. But I like to make extra, right? I like to, be my own boss, and I like to have a money printer, because you got to have money or cash coming in, and just like the government does, they print money, so you got to have a money printer. You always got to be constantly making cash. Fast forward, I drove here to Las Vegas by myself. I made a couple of pit stops. You can go back to my videos and watch it. I logged it. I stopped in Columbus, Ohio to help my brother move, put his stuff on the truck. Then I went down to Cincinnati, Ohio. I stopped by Silver Joker's coin shop. That was so cool, man. I got a video for that too. I might leave the link in the description box for that. Then I stopped at one of my best friend's house. His name is Paul, for about 10 days down in Cabot, Arkansas. And he's the guy that put me on with gold and silver. And that was fun. That was a fun time. And then I drove across from Cabot, Arkansas, all the way across to Las Vegas, Nevada. And then when I got here, I was pretty much doing the same things I was doing in Rochester, driving around, doing what I do, making money and stuff like that, making cash. And then I remember saying this, Las Vegas has a lot of car accidents here, a lot. And there hasn't been a day that I've been here. Oh, well, now it has been, but it hasn't been a day since I've been there, since what happened to me, that I didn't see at least one car accident a day. I've seen one car accident every single day, guys. It was crazy. You know what I mean? And I think it's just a sardine place. It's just a can of sardines in here. You got a big old desert, because we're in the middle of the desert, guys. And there's so many people here. There's 2 million people in Clark County, Las Vegas, Nevada. And a lot of people come to visit, and it's just it's a poppin' town. I don't got to tell you that. It's Las Vegas, right? So the night of February 12th, 2022, I was driving, wasn't going too fast. I went through the green light, and me and the car smashed into each other. Unfortunately, my car was totaled. I was not hurt, thank God, and the person that I collided with wasn't hurt. They ran through a red light, and everybody was telling me that I need to, put a neck brace on and go to the doctors and all that. And I mean, yeah, I could have did that. I could have milked it and stuff like that. I'm just not that type of person, I guess. It's just, I still got people telling me that, but I just can't do stuff like that, because I wasn't hurt. You know what I mean? And I think when you try to pretend like you're hurt, pretend stuff, you might actually end up being that way. And I'm not a faker, and I try to be real as I can. And so that was a tragedy for me. I remember looking at my car, and it was a possession that I bought in March 2020. I bought it for $16,500. I paid cash for it. It was a Toyota Avalon 2013. Loved that car. I loved it. I wanted a Toyota. I always get Toyotas, and I like buying them a few years older because they last forever. I didn't want a Camry and I didn't want a Lexus. So I got an Avalon, which is right in the middle. It was perfect for me. Nice color. I didn't put any tint on it, no rims. It just, that car just fit me perfect. And I was very happy with it. And when I got in the car accident, all I kept thinking about was, I need to get this car fixed. I want my car back. And it was totaled. And I tried to get the insurance company to get it fixed, and they're just like, usually people want the cash and they want the money. I didn't want it. I wanted my car. That's why I paid for it. So a few days went by, they gave me a rental car. Long story short, they ended up giving me the money. They gave me $19,300 for the car total. At first they gave me $18,800, but then they gave me my $500 deductible back, which ended up being $19,300. I say that to say this. I bought the car for $16,500 in 2020. So 2 years went by, 50 something more thousand miles. I had 30 something thousand on it when I bought it, and then it ended up having 80 something thousand, almost 90,000 on it. 2 years goes by, wear and tear, driving from Rochester, New York to Las Vegas, Nevada, driving miles, thousands of miles while I'm here, and they gave me almost 3,000 more for it. And I was like, wow, I was not expecting it. I was expecting to get like maybe 12 or 13,000 or something like that. When I seen that, I was like, wow, I was kind of happy. But then I quickly realized the reason they gave me that is because the car market and inflation is crazy right now. You know what I mean? Not a lot of used cars because of the chips, and cars were selling out, and inflation is ridiculous. So I've never seen a car that if you drive it, because normally if you drive a car off the lot, you guys know you lose 25-30% on it when you drive off the lot. So I'm thinking I'm losing $4 grand on it. I thought I was gonna get like 12 grand. Sorry guys, I had to move location. So yeah, so I was expecting to get a certain amount and I got more. And I quickly realized that inflation is worse than what we're being told. And so it was devastating for me because the car market was way up. And if you guys don't know, I'm like Warren Buffett when it comes to buying stuff. I buy stuff on sale. I'm a value investor. I'm a value buyer. So I don't buy stuff at regular prices. If it's at regular prices normally, I wait till it either goes down or I got a coupon or some kind of discount. And I'm definitely not gonna buy when it's in a bubble. If a car is worth $15,000, I'm not paying $17,500 for it. I'm just not gonna do it. So what I decided to do was, I decided to not buy a car right now, wait maybe 6 months. But in that time, what it made me do is it humbled myself. This right here, guys, is a bus pass, right? I've been walking the first few months, then I started getting on the bus. And I quickly realized it's so much cheaper for me. You know, I don't have to pay insurance anymore on my car. I don't have to put gas in it. I don't have to do oil changes every couple of months. The maintenance is a little inconvenient, yeah. I'm not saying I never took the bus before, because when I was in college, I did it for a semester. I went back to college about a few years ago, about 5-6 years ago. And I went back to school, and I decided to take the bus for a semester just to see, and I liked it. It saved me a lot of money. But long story short, and so I took the bus for college and everything, and it was cool. It saved me a lot of money. So fast forward to now, I actually love it. Like I said, guys, I've drove 1,000,000 miles in my life, and I'm always driving somebody or always driving. It is cool just to swipe the card and get on the bus and sit back and chill. Now, is it inconvenient? Is it longer? Yeah, of course. But it helps me stop and smell the roses, first of all. Second of all, like I said, I'm a veteran, so I get 50% off of my bus pass. So it's $65 a month here in Las Vegas for the whole month, which still is a good deal, but I get it for $32.50. Now you take $32.50 a month, which is about $1 a month, $1 a day, excuse me, and I can go wherever I want in the city with a little bit more inconvenience, and I'm not worried about the gas pumps anymore. So my point is, that tragedy that I had of my car turned into a triumph for me. Now, am I gonna buy a car again? Of course. You know, you have to have a car, but I don't know, do you? But I plan on homesteading, and in a couple of years. So, I'm gonna need a truck and everything, and that's for another video. But my point in this video is this. we all have tragedies happen in our lives. You know what I mean? We all have bad things. And when you're dealt lemon, make it into lemonade. You know what I mean? I took a very bad situation and turned it good because everybody's talking about me. Like, man, you don't have a car, and what's wrong with you? And man, when you going to buy a car? Everybody I talk to asks me the same thing. When am I going to buy a car? And when they say that to me, now these are the same people that don't listen to me about gold and silver. They don't have anything saved up. They won't buy any Bitcoin. And if they do have a little bit of savings, it's in cash. But they have no investments, and all their money is in their house and stuff like that. And these are the same people that are saying that. And when they asked me that, I turned around and said, the same day you start buying gold and silver or Bitcoin, that's when I'll buy a car. Which should be a long time from now, maybe never for some of them. So guys, hey, keep your head up. When you get knocked down, get back up. You know, a setback is nothing but a setup for a comeback. That's all it is, guys. And we're gonna stay out here. We're gonna keep on stacking. That's a little motivation for you if you're feeling down and something happened. Because guys, that car was my baby. But at the end of the day, I got my health. You know, what would I rather have? The car wrecked, or the car barely get messed up and me dying in the accident? I'll never forget this guy when I was standing by the car. He was like, man, are you okay? I said, yeah. He goes, look, man, because the car is messed up. He goes, look, man, as long as you made it out of that, you can get another car. So whatever's happening in your life, guys, if you woke up today and had good health and your family is okay, forget what's going on the outside and forget about your tragedies, because no matter what, you can turn them into triumphs. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Give me a story. You know, if you have a tragedy that happened to you, give me that story and how'd you overcome it with that triumph. Because remember, guys, a setback is nothing but a setup for a comeback. All right, I really appreciate it. So do me a favor, guys, leave that down in the description box and let me know what's going on, all right? Please, guys, in the comment section below. Do me a favor, guys, if you like this video, hit the like button only if you like it. If you like my channel and my video, share it. Guys, share your stories with people. You know, tell people about your tragedies. If something happened to you bad, let everybody know it and how you got through it, and it'll help somebody else, okay? Always share it, all right? Because you already know, sharing is caring. And you guys also know I love you. You guys are my boys. You know that. I love you guys very much. You know, I really appreciate you guys. Every like, comment, view, good or bad. You know, you guys are my boys for real. And sometimes I get down, but I know when I got you guys, and I can make a video and talk to you guys, because I don't have a lot of people that think like I do. It's very refreshing to get on here and get comments from people, like-minded people like myself. And I cannot tell you, I can't put it into words what that means to me. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, peace and love, guys.